Chers amis, malheureusement aujourd'hui encore, nous n'aurons pas de minyan pour Mincha à Chabanel. Espérons qu'on sera tout de suite à Yerushalayim et on aura minyan à Yerushalayim avec Mashiach. Mais pour l'instant, je veux au moins partager avec vous un petit Dvar Torah pour aujourd'hui. Mais étant donné qu'hier nous l'avons fait en français, so today we'll do it in English so as to keep an equal balance. So the thought I want to share with you today is based on the first pasuk in the Chumash Vayikra, where it says, Vayikra el Moshe, and he called to Moshe Rabbeinu, Vaydaber Hashem elav, and God speaks to him, and from the Ohel Moed. Vayikra, we all were familiar with the famous detail. Note that the Vayikra, which is spelled Vav Yud Kuf Resh Aleph, the Aleph of Vayikra is a small Vayikra. And the question is why? One would expect it to be a big one, because who is calling? It is Hashem that's calling. And the Aleph refers to God himself. Aleph, which is Alufo Shel Olam, the master of the universe. So why is there a small Aleph? Especially, we know there is a difference between how God speaks to Moshe Rabbeinu and how God spoke to Bilam, the prophet Bilam. There it says, Vayikar, without an Aleph, which Vayikar represents suddenly, a coincidence, unexpected. Vayikra means God calls upon him with a full affection. So why a small Aleph? And the reason is as follows. Vayikra sends a message to each and every one of us. Vayikra tells us it's the mission that God asks of every single Jew. Call out. Call out to others. Reach out to others. Some who may be a little bit distant physically, spiritually, and bring him closer. Bring him in. Bring him closer to Torah and Mitzvot. And one must know that a person who accepts upon himself the holy mission of Vayikra has within him the Aleph of Hashem, who empowers him to act on Hashem's behalf. And therefore, he can and must go about his godly mission with a spirit of strength, authority, and confidence in his ability that he is able to achieve that call, that mission. Yet at the same time, the person has to know that the success will be lying in the fact that he recognizes that it's all coming from Hashem. That his strength, his message is a godly message. And he himself should be humble with a little Aleph. As Moshe Rabbeinu was, it says, Moshe Rabbeinu was the most humble person on the face of the earth. And that was the greatness of Moshe Rabbeinu. His humility is what made him to be God's ultimate shepherd. Roe Ne'eman. My friends, today, we are distant. We are all in our own little corner. Yet, we have to reach out to each other. I call on you. When you go to Mincha, why don't you pick up the phone and call a few people? I just want to remind you today to do Mincha. You might be busy, overwhelmed, and involved in whatever you're doing. Pick up your siddur and daven Mincha. Or do another mitzvah. And now we're talking about Mincha. So this calling, this including another person in your minyan, will be considered God's ultimately beautiful minyan. With this little Aleph, with our humility, and I think humanity realizes today how small an Aleph we are, how small humans are, how tiny a little world it is, how incapable humans are, even in front of such a tiny little virus. But the strength is, the answer is, we are connected to the big Aleph. And this big Aleph is going to pull us through in this moment of difficulty, this moment of challenge, and any moment soon, we will see the Aleph, which is part of Geula, of redemption. See you, my friends. Be safe and be well. And let's hope the Rabbanim called for tomorrow to be a day of prayer, etc. Actually, fasting is not recommended, unless Tani Dibur, but we hope that before tomorrow we will all be dancing and singing in the Geulah with Mashiach in Eretz Israel. We want Mashiach now. Yechi HaMelech.